fans, Joe Motion Videos 82 here. It is time for another G.I. Joe toy review, and boy was I looking forward to doing this review. I absolutely love this action figure. I saw him as a kid, and for some unknown reason, I passed him up. It is the 1991 Desert Scorpion version 1. There was one other version that came out in 2013. Pardon me, hiccups. And I will pull that picture up here in a few minutes after I show you the card back. But he was released as a part of Series 10. He was only on the pegs for 1 year as they started doing in the 90s. So he was only out for 1 year and discontinued 1992. His original retail price was $2.29. Now this guy came with a bunch of accessories. He came with a pair of black machine pistols, a backpack, a black missile rack, a missile, a scorpion. We'll go over all of those when we look at the action figure. His card art is absolutely amazing, so let me pull that up for you, and so we can get a good look at that. Now, it's a shame that there's only 2 versions of this action figure that had come out. He is such a well-made figure. The color scheme and everything's great on him. I do, as I aforementioned, I do remember seeing him as a child, and why I passed him up, I really don't know. It may have been for the Battle Corps Hooded Cobra Commander. Right now my memory's just kind of fuzzy, but I just simply did not get him. And to very much of my dismay as an adult, I had no idea, and how could we know that this would be such a popular figure in the future. One of the few desert troops that Cobra had, and we'll learn about that in his file card. I saw him at Walmart for my part of my childhood memory here. By this time, Walmart had moved their toy section. So as you enter the store, you would make a right, follow that down past cosmetics and all of that, and make another left. And it was over by the sporting goods department, and it the toys were right there. And I remember just going there with my parents. I especially loved going there around Christmas. It's just a really special time to shop around Christmas. So I remember looking at all these toys and saw him there, and simply just passed him up. That wasn't at Christmas, but I regret it very much to this day. But I know I still would have had him had I not passed him up. His accessories, that's another story. I'm sure I would have lost most of those, because at that age, I was about 17. My younger brother would have been around 12. So, my youngest brother, I should say. So by that time, I would just open up the action figures, look at them. I had one of those little Snickers Halloween buckets. It was a ghost. So I would just pop off the top of that, throw all the accessories in there, clothes, and throw the action figure in the box, and occasionally my friend or my brother's friends that come over and play GI Joe, but most of the time it was Masters Universe or Ninja Turtles because they were smoking hot at that time. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this action figure. A lot of accessories with this guy, really quite interesting. So, let's take a look. All right, here he is, the Desert Scorpion in all of his awesomeness. I want to throw this in real quick. I just recently bought this. It's a Black Major Night Viper designed to go along with the Desert Scorpion. I think they did a great job with the color matching. I am flirting around with the idea of painting the part of his night vision scope red to match his goggles. Got that at a great deal. I paid $15 for it, which, needless to say, is fantastic for a Black Major action figure. So let's go ahead and take a look at the file card. You could see from the box art or the package art that I pulled up earlier, it is one of the coolest packages out there. And version 2 wasn't all that bad either. They could have certainly done more with this guy, but it also could be one of those cases he's perfect and you can't improve upon perfection. So it reads codename Desert Scorpion. Cobra Desert Trooper. Reads here in a quote, nobody volunteers to be a scorpion. It's a punishment given to motivated vipers who refuse to follow orders. In order to survive, they must quickly learn to mimic the attack patterns of venomous desert scorpions with which they live. That is about the stupidest thing I've ever heard on a file card. After 1 year of unblemished service as a scorpion, a Cobra trooper can be reinstated in the Viper Corps or whatever special force he originated from. Somebody put tape over this so it's hard to read it. A scorpion fights hard because he knows if he messes up, he'll go straight into the Toxo Vipers. So apparently the Toxo Vipers is the worst unit to be in. And this is like the second worst. I don't know. The Cobra Hostile Environment Detachment, better known as the Leaky Suit Brigade. Kind of interesting that they mentioned that because they call them Leaky Suit Brigade in their file card as well. And these came out the same year the Toxo Vipers did. A scorpion prefers to be in the midst of fighting because it is safer than being in the garrison in the field. When the whole unit is under threat, everybody pulls together because every trooper's life hinges on the combined firepower of team effort. In the barracks, each scorpion thinks himself as a desperate, isolated individual surrounded by thieves, cutthroats, and scoundrels, and he is right. This is what the file card looks like on the back. I'm sorry, guys, that is just a poorly written file card. Could be because I'm tired or that it's just not a good card. They were groping for this. He is one of the many G.I. Joe action figures that comes with a pet, an animal companion. This is a giant rubber scorpion. This is actually pretty close to the size of an adult scorpion. If this were real, it would be an emperor scorpion because he is black. Their tails are normally fuzzy. The stinger here is a little thick. They're usually a lot smaller. They have mandibles up here in the front. You see his two pincers here. 8 legs. It is in the arachnid species. I have seen a great many of these living out here in Arizona. It's a neurotoxin that they sting you with. For an adult, the sting, yeah, it hurts. It hurts everybody, but it makes you feel very anxious and like you just can't sit down. And it's like an anxiety attack. For children, it can be deadly. I have helped treat young children who have been stung by scorpions, their lungs filled with fluid. My part, I would have to put a suction catheter into their nose, down into their lungs to suction the fluid out. They're treated with a benzodiazepine such as Ativan to control the anxiety, and they're given IV fluids and antivenom, and that kids usually recover pretty quick from it, but it's miserable for the child and for the people treating, because my heart just goes out to them. So yeah, these guys are nasty. The bark scorpion is the most toxic. So this guy comes with a plethora of weapons and accessories, I should say. So we'll just go ahead and pop all this stuff off. First and foremost, I want to mention that this rocket launcher fits right next to his head. So when fired, it gets a face full of exhaust from the little missile, but a cool idea nonetheless. So let's look more at these. It comes with a twin set of these pistols. One hooks into this bracket right here for the missile. The missile does friction, has a little slot right here on the side, if you could see that. Friction's right on there. Stays pretty well. Has a hose that attaches to the bottom part here, and this actually attaches to the helmet or the face mask of the desert scorpion himself. So it's a voice activated rocket launcher. His backpack is fairly plain. Comes on this stand. It looks like a radio communications backpack. It has this hook that I just now figured out. It raises up, so that makes it a little bit easier for him to fire it. I learn as we go here, so this is pretty cool. I just wanted to see if it detached, but it elevates. Comes with these two machine guns, top-loading Uzi style machine guns. Pretty cool. There's these little flash suppressors on there. He comes with a pair of digger claws. These attach to his wrist. I don't know if those are coming up very well or not, but they attach to his wrist, but not very well. They fall off, so it's kind of hard for him to use those to dig with them. Missile is done in this kind of a mustard yellow. Very cool accessory. Looking at the desert scorpion himself, great looking outfit. I would not be wearing short sleeves like this in the desert. I'm sorry, especially having to hide in the sand. Burn your arms. But he has a antenna here on his helmet. This mustard yellow mask with red goggles, a havelock done in fabric on the back to help keep the sun off his neck, and believe me, this does keep you cool. It looks like he's bald, but this absorbs sweat, and when the wind blows, it cools you down. He's wearing his shoulder armor. Pretty decent looking stuff. Looks like it's sewn on. I don't know what this shoulder strap is here on the front, but he comes with 2 orange grenades and a baldric that wraps around. This has ammunition on it. Nice little Cobra symbol there on his right arm. 2 brown gloves. And this mustard colored leotard looks kind of weird, but it works. Simply it works on this guy. He's wearing black pants underneath. He has these pads on the sides of his legs. He has a stiletto there, brown boots, which is kind of like the Night Viper's boots. But these guys, I mean, very smart idea, Black Major. Thank you for doing this. Very smart idea. I'm glad I came across that and purchased it. Excellent figure. I do highly recommend that you get this guy. I was absolutely thrilled to get him at a decent price, and we'll find out about this in my next segment. All right. Great action figure. I don't think I mentioned that, just how good he is. I can't say enough good about that guy. I was going to save it for Halloween, but for my strange and unusual segment, but I just couldn't wait any longer. And I want to thank my most recent subscribers. You guys are great. Thank you so much. It always makes me feel good seeing new subscribers. It lets me know that my content is worthy enough for your subscription. So thank you very much for that. It really makes my day. Especially love hearing your comments. So please like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments. I do answer back. If not with words right away, I'll answer back with a heart. You get the heart anyway, but I like to talk to you guys and build a lot of good friendships off of this channel. So for those of you just joining, I do the Byron's Gripe segment not as a way to pick on eBay or the sellers. I simply use it as a reference. eBay as a reference. It's easy. There's so many wonderful sites out there that sell these. I recommend that you go to your local vintage toy store first. That way you're helping out a small business for one. For another, the tax dollars stay in your state. And at least in my situations, I've been able to negotiate prices sometimes with these guys. It all really depends on the action figure or toy. Sometimes they're on consignment, so they can't negotiate. Consignment. Somebody brings a toy and says, "Hey, can you sell this for me?" And I will give you a percentage. So they won't budge on those. So I don't pick on the sellers either. That's just not who I am, but the prices are my target of complaint. These prices have gotten so ridiculously high, they're almost pricing themselves out of existence. And it makes it hard for your average 9-to-5er to purchase these, especially kids who are wanting to enjoy their parents' hobby as well and buy their own. It makes it harder for them to purchase these toys. So first off here, there is one that's incomplete. He just comes with the backpack, $34.99. Um, yeah, that's on the high end of okay. I'm not going to put that with deal of the day. Here is one nearly complete. Looks like he's missing the hose, the scorpion, and one of the digger tools. He did reduce it by 10%, so it is $44.99. Free shipping, or no, not free shipping, but free returns. He wants $5.99 shipping, so I'll put that up a deal of the day since he reduced it by 10%. Here's one nearly complete. It does come with the scorpion, but missing quite a few of the smaller accessories. $54 or better offer. Thank you so much for doing that or better offer. It all depends on how much they want to accept. You get 5 chances, and I've dealt with people that wouldn't even go down $1, so these or better offers are kind of a tease. I won't quote auction prices very often because they are fluid. Here's one that never mind, it's up for auction. It came with a full card back, but the starting price is $65 and it is complete. The digger claw by itself, $12.49 for this little thing to help them dig in the sand. That's another auction. Another digger, $15.99. Here's one only with the backpack, $29.99 or better offer. I'll throw him up with deal of the day. Something I did forget to mention, the antennas on these sometimes break off, especially the peg on the side of the helmet. Those have a tendency to break too, so watch out for that. It looks fairly normal without them, so look at the pictures carefully. Here's one, factory sealed, mint on card, $199.99. Comes in an acrylic case. It's not graded, or better offer. So yeah, I'm not going to put that with deal of the day. Sorry, that is just a stupid high price. Anything that's an army builder, expect to pay out of your ear for it. Here's one with a broken O-ring, shipping from the UK, and it comes with the scorpion by himself. $20.62. Those are US dollars. eBay did the calculation from pounds to dollars. And $20.62 shipping. I've had action figures sent here from the UK, and it's a lot cheaper than $20.62 unless they changed their postage rate. Normally is around $10 for a single action figure. So this guy is wanting to double his money on shipping. And if you guys watch this channel, you know I do not like when people gouge you on shipping. That is just wrong. Here is one, 100% complete, $109.99. No, thank you very much. Did you find that in a brontosaurus egg? Is that why you're charging so much? Did an alien stop by your house and say, oh, by the way, somebody left this, my last abductee left this, do you want it? It's contaminating our ship. $109.99. No, man, that's just greedy. Both of his digger claws, $29.95. Here's one carded, 100% complete. Of course, it's 100% complete. It's on the card unless you resealed it. $199.99 or better offer. Thank you for throwing that or better offer in. Gee, that just makes me feel so much better. It makes me just want to go out and give you the 200 just because you did the or better offer. Thank you, kind sir. backpack $7.99. Another one $3.99. The missile, that's a harder accessory to find, $7.99 or better offer. I'll put that with deal of the day. I would actually pay the $7.99 if I needed the missile to complete this action figure. Here's another one, AFA grade of 85, which is near perfect. $599.99. No, thank you. Thank you. But, of course, you have to pay to have it graded, so they're trying to get their money back on it. But I'm not an AFA collector, sorry. His waist piece, $5. Also looks like the waist piece that was used on Tracker, but it doesn't have the little drawstring tie. Here's another one with an AFA of 80, $499. Here's one complete with a full card back, $89 or better off for free shipping. Woohoo! So I'll put that with deal of the day. Comes with a full card back. Okay, and free shipping, so you just earned deal of the day on that one, dude. His backpack $4.99, the torso $4.99, another backpack $5.99, half a file card $10.99, or half a card back. The file card is missing. Here's one, a file card. This is shipping from Canada, $11.90, but he also wants $11.41 in shipping. Thank you, no. Put it in a brown padded envelope, ship it to me for $3.50. So another gouger out there. Another waist piece, $7.95. The backpack is the big one here that looks like there's a bunch of backpacks. $3.99. Desert Scorpion unpainted hard copy weapon prototype. This is pretty interesting. All of his accessories, these are prototypes, or these could just be molds that somebody made and passing it and calling it a prototype, which it is. But I'll let you take a look at that. If any of you guys know if that's authentic or not, please let me know down in the comments. That's a pretty interesting thing. They're wanting $399 for it, plus $6 of shipping, which is nice. And that is it, my friends. Beautiful figure. I love the color scheme on him, especially with the Night Viper. I'm going side by side there. Black Major did a stellar job on that. I just might buy another few of those in the future to build up my desert troops. But great figure. Something else to point out, his headlock will start to curl over time. There's several methods that people use, like hot water and pressing it between two heavy books or whatnot, but this is a small piece of fabric, so I would just leave it as is. But definitely pick this guy up if you can. Just be patient. That I did a video a few days ago on toy collecting tips. Patience is number one. Just try to stay within your budget and try not to jump on something right away. You could wait for it to be at a lower price, but if it's something that isn't on the market very often, those I jump on right away, especially if I just get that feeling on the inside. The toy gods are saying, yes, buy this, you might not ever see it again. And I snatch it up, and 9 times out of 10, I won't see that again for a very long time. So I've done that a few times and have never regretted it. Just regret not having space for my toy collection. yeah, anyway, I digress. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Love you guys very much. Please stay safe out there. Remember the Triple S safety, sanitize, and 6 feet. We are not out of this yet. The cases are declining because more and more people are wearing your masks. Um, so wash your hands, muy importante with that, very important. Scrub your hands under your nails. Warm water, 20 seconds, or sing happy birthday to yourself twice. Wash the back of your hands. Rinse your hands, fingers down. That way the water comes down and it also cleans off your fingertips. Grab a paper towel, dry your hands, shut the faucet off. This is if you're in public. Use your own towel at home. It doesn't matter. Those are your germs, but I'm talking about in public. Use that towel to open up the bathroom door and discard it. If that's not possible to open the bathroom door that way, just use your shirt tail. It works just as well. Please wear your masks. Talk to your doctors about getting vaccinated. Only you and your doctor know what's right for you. Discuss it with your family. My mother had her first of two. She was tired and her arm hurt. That was it. No weird side effects have come from it. Even with mine, my second dose, I was really tired after, but I haven't had any long-term effects, so don't worry about that. No long-term effects. I do definitely have a peace of mind now that I am additionally protected. So the comfort alone of knowing is definitely worth it. So anyway, when I reach 500, I'll be holding a giveaway. For my channel supporters, you will be getting a gold-headed classified destro. For all my subscribers, that's all you have to do to get into these drawings. You just have to be a subscriber. I will be giving away a complete Python Patrol asp with the decals. Also, a Walmart exclusive Snake Eyes from the retro line. So I'll be giving away 2 prizes on that. So these are not prizes that I wouldn't. They're decent prizes. They always will be. These are things that I would keep for myself, but I want to share with you guys. It's just a way to thank you for joining my channel and subscribing. So you guys are fantastic. I do really appreciate you guys. Please leave a comment. I love talking to you guys. So anyway, until next time, this is Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. And remember, if your hot dog doesn't have a first name, it's not Oscar Mayer. Talk to you later. Bye.